All right, Shalom. First and foremost, going to start off by giving all praises and glory to
to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Ruach
Ruach.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharada that rule well, and salutations to you Achim out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity. And today's lesson, is basically going to be on an article that where basically Donald Trump, he said he made a statement, and he said it should be illegal to protest, you know, and right away, hey, that should ring bells, man, you know. I mean, even though he just said it, hey, man, hey, when these devils say something, man, hey, best believe soon they got a plan of action behind it, you know. So soon, hey, soon, he's gonna make that to where it is illegal to protest, you know. Hey, and what we do out in the highways and the byways, that's a form of protesting, you know. When you look up that word protest, you know, pro meaning before, before all, in public, basically, and test to testify, you know, and that's what we're doing, man. We're exposing Esau, we're waking up our people, you know. So if that does happen, hey, that means what? We're out the streets, man, which means what? The famine of the word, Amos 8 and 11. You know, if you can get it.
Yeah, that's right here. This is the book of Amos, chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor of thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro, to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
You know, hey, it says what? Of hearing the word of the Lord. You know, these are the times we're coming into, man. You know, hey, they already took out net neutrality. You know, hey, today they came out with an article saying what, that the internet is going to be shut off in the next 48 hours, or
Yeah,
it could be.
right.
You know, hey, so the famine of the word, hey, it's soon, man. You
Mhm.
know, hey, so hey, whoever is out there, man, hey, take in as much as you can. You know,
Yeah, cause they're gonna shut all this shit down, man. Cause the so-called white man is getting exposed, all right, for being the devil and the liar and the deceiver that he is, man. All his history is coming up out through the men of the Lord, man, which is the spirit of the Lord's mouth. So we are the Most High talking. Esau knows this. That's why he has to shut down all of these avenues where we were placed to teach the truth, which is the street, the internet, etc. Because he know he's at his final end, man. He can't run from the truth that's coming out about him, man.
right? And that's what he said. He said, "Oh, protesting makes our nation look bad."
Hmm.
Well, that's because hey, we're speaking the truth. We're like the brother was saying. We're telling you everything you're doing wrong. You know, and every hey, Esau is wicked as hell, man. So we're exposing him in every angle. So of course it's gonna look bad. Now if he was righteous,
You have nothing to worry about.
right? You know.
I got something real
Go
quick,
ahead.
and and this is what we're protesting. It's in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied again, both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence. And that's what we're doing, man. We're prophesying against this great kingdom, Babylon, America, man. Hey, we're exposing all the lies that Esau has taught our people. We are here trying to wake up our people, so they can get right before the great judgment day of the Lord, you know. And that's what we are. They're doing, protesting, man, against this wicked kingdom, man. Everything here, man, is completely contrary against the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. And we're against all that, man. We're against wickedness, man. You know, and we want righteousness to be established back on earth, man, which is gonna happen, and we're looking forward to that, man. And that way, we want wickedness put away, done and away with, man. You know?
That's right. Heck, I want to back you up. It's Ezekiel 35:1.
That's what I was about to tell. Hold it there.
Hey, that's the spirit. I'll read it. You can break it down.
Good.
It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it.
Exactly. So, and who is Mount Seir? All right, that goes back to the dwelling place of Esau, Edom. Okay. All right, this would be symbolic for Mount Seir, man. This is their dwelling place. This would be Idumea. All right, because this is their stronghold, man. This is the stronghold of Esau, Edom. All right, you go.
And say unto it, Thus saith Yahweh power, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Exactly. So what we're telling you is that the Lord is orchestrating destruction for you. The Lord has numbered, as it says in Daniel the 5th chapter. It says the Lord, when Daniel told Belteshazzar, he said, "Your kingdom has been numbered; it has been found wanting." All right. So the Lord has numbered your kingdom and it's finished. And this is what we're telling you through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We're telling you that your kingdom is over and it's going to be destroyed, and we can break down to you how it's going to be destroyed, man, through the scriptures, man. Because all this has been orchestrated from the beginning by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
That's right.
You see?
That's right. And if you want this,
I think it was a little bit more. Kind of,
verse 4.
4 and 5.
Verse 4, it says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, hast shed the blood of the children of Israel
Mm-hmm.
by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and the time that their calamity had an end.
Exactly. So all the way from 70 AD, all right, all the times you've came against us, all right, all the way up until now, man. You put our people on slave ships. You put us in slavery. You beat us. You raped, robbed, murdered us. All right, the Lord is remembering all that. You know, that's why it says in Psalms, it says, remember the daughter of Edom. Anybody get Psalms 137?
Right.
You know, that's what the Lord is having to come to remembrance. You Edomites, man. You see? Because now you're that son of perdition being revealed in the last days. That's what you're seeing. You're finding out that you're the Edomites and that you have great future destruction coming for you. And that's what the Lord has us out on the highways and byways to tell you. We're not going to do it. It's already orchestrated. In the scriptures, it already happened. So everything that the Lord said will happen is going to happen, man. And that's what we're seeing unfold. We're telling you on the highways and byways.
Right. Hey, the scriptures say what? When the righteous are in authority. If you can get it, what is it? Proverbs.
Okay.
You know, because it says when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, man. And that's why the people are protesting. You know? Hey, mainly it's us, because we do it weekly. These people just do it whenever whenever they feel it's convenient for them. You know? But hey, the whole point is that hey, you're ruling wickedly, man. You know. Now, if you were righteous, nobody wouldn't need to protest. Nobody would say anything against you.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
It says Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Hey, and the people are mourning, man. So they're not what they're doing. They're complaining. You know. And hey, and hey, these protests by these other people, hey, they're increasing, man. You know. And hey, Esau, you're getting exposed in all angles, man. Hey, mainly by us, hey, but these other people, even your own nation is exposing you. You know, this is Habakkuk 2:16. Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory. And that's why Trump make that statement, man. Because shameful spewing is being upon his glory, man. Upon his wicked kingdom's glory, man. Everything is being found out, man. You know how America deals unjustly. You know everything they do is what to benefit them. You know what does it say? And by peace he causes his craft to prosper. You know. That's one.
Okay, I got one. This 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3, it says, let no man deceive you by any means, For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first. And that's what happened to us. We fell away from our heritage, now we're coming back to it. And what's gonna happen? What's gonna come with that? What's gonna come with us coming back to our heritage? This. It says, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. All right, if you go into that word perdition, this you Edomites, man, you so-called Caucasians, man. If you go into the word perdition, it means
Strong's G 684. Apollyon.
it says vessels. It says vessels destroying, utter destruction, perishing. You're a perishing nation, so that's why we're exposing you, because you can evidently see that your society's crumbling because the Lord's bringing you down. Deuteronomy 30:7. It's putting the curses upon you. That's why it says that you're perishing. It says the destruction which consists of eternal misery in hell, and that's what you're going to receive. It says in the scriptures that they're going to receive no mercy. So you're going to get that utter annihilation that's being prepared for you. You're going to get that loss, that L in this next war. And you're going to be destroyed off the planet, man. That's what the scripture says, man.
Right, thou shalt not be called a virgin anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's one.
Yeah. Well, I had this. Can you get out of the Psalms first? This is Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, being America today, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee, as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones, you know. So we're going to repay you, man. Actually, we're going to repay you double, you know. This is the time that we actually went, you know. The Lord returns. The Lord will be part of that number.
Yeah, this is your full exposure, man.
Yeah.
You're full being caught red-handed, you know.
Crimson.
That's what's happening, man. You're being fully exposed, man, on all levels.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what the Lord said will happen in the last days. I got a little more if I may.
Go ahead.
This 2 Thessalonians 2:6. It says, and now ye know that withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. We're in that time of you being revealed, man, according to the scriptures. It says, verse 7, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. That's us protesting, as you call it, man. Because we are the mouth of the Lord, man. It says, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. You know? So when the Lord is gonna get in it too when he comes. And that just that solidifies the fact that we're telling you the Lord is coming as well, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is on his way. All right, he's showing you signs. You're seeing the chariots. All right, the Edomites, random Edomites are just catching videos of UFOs and things like that, because we're in the end days, man. We're in the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom, according to I think it's 2nd Esdras chapter 6.
Yeah.
Esau is the end of the world.
Yep. I believe in Luke it says when you see these things,
Mm-hmm.
look up, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Mm-hmm.
Look up. Why are we looking up? Because we're gonna look at those chariots, man. If I may get this right quick to back you up, because it says what that the Lord is gonna destroy him with the spirit of his mouth, right? This is Hosea 6:5. Therefore have I hewed them by the prophets, and have slain them by the words of my mouth, and thy judgments are as the light that goeth forth. Hey, us being the Lord's mouth, man. That's how Esau's getting destroyed. That's how he's getting slain. And that's why he wants to stop this, man. Okay, because you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. He's getting exposed in all levels, man. Yeah, he's getting and being found out who he really is. That he's not the so-called white man. That he's from the nation of Edom.
I got something real quick. It's the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty to the Most High, to the pulling down of the strongholds. So, hey, our weapons is the scripture, man. We're just out there reading out the scriptures, speaking the truth according to the Bible. All right, we're not out there trying to fight and shoot people down. We're not terrorists and shit. The real terrorist is a so-called white man. You know, all right.
He's the biggest terrorist. Everything the so-called white man tries to accuse us of, he does it. You know, he's the one that does it. You know, we leave it up to the Lord, man. The scriptures say what? Vengeance is his. You know, he will repay. You know, all we're doing is just speaking out of the Bible. You know, hey, it's not our fault you're wicked. You know,
Okay.
Verse 5, casting down imaginations, every high thing that exalteth itself against the knowledge of the Most High. And that's how we're bringing down Esau's kingdom, America, man. Through this knowledge, through these scriptures, man. We're exposing all his lies that he brought out, man. And his word is getting out there, and it's really affecting and taking a toll on Esau Edom, man. It's bringing down his kingdom. You got a whole bunch of people finding out, our people finding out that they're Israelites. You got a whole bunch of our people and these heathens finding out that, hey, the people in the land of Israel, those are not the chosen people. The real chosen people is the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. People are realizing that, man. His word is spreading like wildfire, man. And it's just a beautiful thing, man, hey, to see this truth spring forth, man, and bring this nation down, man. I got another scripture real quick in the book of Luke 21 and verse 15. For I will give you a mouth and wisdom which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay or nor resist. And the Most High gave us that mouth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Nobody can come against this truth, man. You know.
hey, and that's why he's saying shit like that. Oh, it should be illegal to protest. Oh, we got to put restrictions and censorship and on the internet.
Yeah.
You know.
Because all your damn wickedness is being exposed. Your pedophilia, your all the wicked acts you do in the background while nobody's looking. All right, all this shit is being exposed, man. Child molestation. All right, Pizzagate. All right, what is it? 9/11 wasn't. It was a false flag. All these lies that you've been perpetuating, man, keeping these people asleep and docile, they're coming out, man. Just like the Lord said, man. You can't hide. You're not gonna be able to hide anything from Yahweh Shemi Al Shai.
Right. Hey, everything that is his should come to light.
Yeah, that's just, yep, I was thinking of it, yep.
You know.
I guess.
And he can't do anything. So now he's freaking out. Like, damn, I can't. Like Stephen, they couldn't resist the spirit, the truth he was saying. So what they do? They hired false witnesses. You know. And that's what Esau's gonna do, man. You know. He's gonna try to shut us down. You know. Take us off the streets and then try to raise false witnesses, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
This is being exposed.
Yep.
I got one. This is Nahum. This is Nahum chapter 3 verse 1. It says, "Woe to the bloody city! It is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." That's here, man. You have the children of Israel, Jeremiah 50:33. The children of Judah and the children of Israel were pressed together. All right, we haven't departed from this place because you won't let us go, man. Because just like Pharaoh wouldn't let us go, and so the Lord had to come and destroy his ass, man. Send all kinds of miraculous plagues upon him, man. And that's what's gonna happen to you. That's what's gonna happen to this society before it falls as well, man. It says, verse 2, it says, "The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and of the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear, and there is a multitude of slain and a great number of carcasses, and there is none end of their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses," because our people are still trapped in this damn death hole, man. It says, "Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcrafts," that's America, we're exposing you, man. It says, "that selleth nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcrafts," man. And that's also when a brother brought out that we're prophesying of evil, of spiritual wickedness in high places, that involves you Edomites as well, man. Because you've had this spell over the whole world, which is that covering cast.
Yeah.
You know, you've had this spell over the whole world, and it's being exposed, man. It's beautiful, man. Just like the Lord said it would. And simultaneously, we're waking up to who we are again. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness." I speak as a man, but the other nations are seeing us prophesy too, man. You know, they're finding out that you're the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That's why they're not messing with you no more, man. And if not through us, they're seeing through your ways and your policies and how you treat other nations, man. That's prophecy in itself. You see? It says, "And I will cast abominable filth upon thee, and make thee vile, and I will set thee as a gazing stock." And that's what they're starting to look at the United States and you Americans or you Caucasians or Edomites. They're starting to look at you as a gazing stock. And that's part of the Deuteronomy 30 and 7, the curses, man. Because you being fully exposed, man. The Lord is taking you down with his word. And next through, carnal means, man. When his son is sent here with the angels. You know?
Yeah, that Daniel. Yeah. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. "And through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand." You know what I'm saying? Because America, like we were talking about earlier, has never been touched, So now that the third war is gonna come here, man, for all that, after all that chaos and stuff, we're gonna get what 200 million nukes, broken into three pieces.
Yep, it's going to fill this place with the carcasses of everyone, man.
Right.
That's what we're telling you other people, too. We're prophesying to all the nations. This place is going to be filled with carcasses, man. It said everybody shall be dung upon the ground.
Right.
Like you see shit, like when you go walk through a field, you see goose shit everywhere. That's how it's going to be with people. There's going to be just people laid out, split in half everywhere, man. We're just telling you this, man. Just what the prophets of old always did, man. And the prophets come back doing the same thing. You know?
And whether, Trump decides to make protesting illegal, man, there's nothing you can do, to stop the elect from waking up, man, the elect is gonna wake up, right? Whether you like it or not, they're gonna come across this truth, man, whether it be through the internet, whether it be through the brothers, whether we bump heads out in the streets at work, the elect is gonna come across this truth. They're gonna wake up, and then do the Heavenly Father's will, man, and repent, man, you know.
Right, and then doing that, trying to stop this, that is prophecy in itself.
Yeah.
You know, so
It's all, man.
The
Lord got you.
Right.
Fulfilling prophecy, man, But I got something real quick. It's in the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 6, verse 17. "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched." All right? And that's what we're doing through this word, man. We're putting out all this evil, all these lies, deceit, it's being quenched, it's being put out, It's kind of like when there's a fire and you get the fire extinguisher, you quench it, you light that fire out, But reading on, it's, "For faith it shall flourish," and that's what we see that's what we see happening, man. Faith is flourishing, man. Brothers are waking up worldwide, man, to their true nationality, to their heritage, man, across the globe. All right, and that's prophecy, and there's nothing you can do to stop it, man. It's just gonna spread like a wildfire, All right. "Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which has been so long without fruit shall be declared." All right. So, hey, this truth is being declared, man. Hey, we have a lot of fruit, man. The apostles are getting a lot of fruit, man. All right, and the fruit keeps growing, man. With it, like that good fruit tree, man. All right, so hey, this truth is coming out there, and it's taking a toll on Esau, man.
this is Psalm 73 and and 16. You know, because when you read above, it goes into the prosperity of the wicked, right? How they prosper, how they always seem to get their way, you know, how the righteous always suffer, right? So now in verse 16, this is Psalm 73 and 16. It says, "When I thought to know this, it was too painful for me." You know, so that's how it was before, prior to the truth, right? Like, damn, what the fuck? You know, we seen all the wickedness. Like, I mean, this guy's wicked as hell. How come he's so rich? How come he's able to do this and that? This guy's righteous. You know, what was going on, right? You know, verse 17, it says, "Until I went into the sanctuary of Yahweh, then understood I their end." You know, so until we came into this truth, then we understood, like, oh shit, the Lord got him in a trick bag. Oh shit, the Lord, you know. 18, "Surely thou didst set them in slippery places, thou castest them down into destruction." You know? Hey, so hey, hey, everything everything you did, Esau, hey, there's no way that you're gonna prosper in it. You're not gonna get out this jam, man. Yeah, you could build all you could stop us from protesting, build all the spaceships to go into space, you know. Uh, you can do whatever you want. You're not gonna stop from this word destroying you spiritually, and from Yahweh Bashim Yahushua coming back and destroying you physically through us. You know, Lord willing, we're at that number. You know.
Because you can't run nowhere, man. You know, like the brother saying, everything you, it's like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, man. You're finished, man. The Lord, you gonna come get us. The Lord said you would come get us. The Lord said you raise up a standard. The Lord said you're gonna go into the spaceships and the space stations. The Lord said you would go to the space stations. You're gonna go to the inside the mountains, down in those domes, down underwater. The Lord said you was gonna go down there. You can't run nowhere, man. Everything the Lord already said, everything you would do. He created you. You know, he raised this rulership up for you. So he's gonna come back and destroy it, like Apostle Gabar said, man. And he has you perfectly mapped out. You can't go outside of what you're programmed to do. You know?
Can't bring it up, please. This is Jeremiah 16, and I'm going to start at 16. "Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For my eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes."
God.
So, yeah, I mean, it also tells you that the Lord's eyes are, what, 10,000 times brighter than the sun, you know?
Yeah.
He knows all your ways, man. You know, a man's goings is of the Lord's, not of himself, so.
Yeah. And it says the Lord's eyes are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Yeah.
So you can't get away, man. You're found out. All right, you're the son of perdition, and you're being revealed, just like Thessalonians said it, that you would be revealed in the last days, man. You know, nothing you can do against that. Even if they do shut the internet off or whatever, the truth is still out there, and it's still gonna flourish wherever it is, man.
Yep.
You can't do nothing against the truth before the truth, man.
That's right.
Hey, well, I guess we could just finish it up with this, you know. This is Isaiah 55 and 6. You know, hey, hey, that's it, man. You know, hey, you're through, man. You know, hey, I mean, you don't have an upper hand against the Most High. You know, the Most High knows your every move. You know, but to the brethren, you know that are hearing this, or if it's your first time hearing this, hey, man, right now, while the truth is still out there, while the doors of mercy are still open, hey, seek the Lord, man. Seek the Lord and get as much knowledge as you can, man, before it's too late. You know. Yeah, hey, and to us as well, man. Hey, so we may grow as much as we can. Hey, before, you know, we won't have our teachers out there. You know, so we may be able to be able to guide. You know. This is Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, "Seek ye Yahweh while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. And right now he is near. We're still out there. We're still doing videos. But soon, you know, based on this article and other articles and other actions Esau's taking, soon it's not going to be so. You know, soon it's going to be that Amos 8 and 11. You know, so seek him while he may be found. It says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto Yahweh, the Hashem Yahweh Shai,
Yeah.
and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
Okay. Man.
There you go, man. Seek the Lord while he may be found before it's too late. You don't want to be that guy that says at Amos 8 and 12, seeking to and fro from sea to sea, and not be able to find it. You know,
Yeah, you don't want to miss your chariot ride, man. Being stuck in this world, and you know, being of the world, being of the affairs of this world, man. All right, because this world is what's gonna get you killed being a part of it, man. Once you hear this word and you believe, man. Take heed, and start doing the work, man. Start doing what you could to please the Most High and His Son, man. You know, no one would get that first go around in that chariot ride, man. Because you being part of the world, it ain't gonna get you nowhere but destruction, man. But you at least trying, man. And putting your effort in, man. Put on all your mind and your heart in, man. Hey, and that's what the elect's gonna do, man. Which we hope to be, do the work and repent, you know. Hopefully we get saved, man, from this madness, man.
The Lord showing you Israelites that's cheerleading still. You got a little bit of time left. All right. From the article, he's saying that's the famine of the word coming, man. Through and of course through other aspects and other actions. But that's a warning to you cheerleaders, man. You got to get out here and do the work, man. You got to get out here and finish getting all the breakdowns and getting more understanding. If not, it's going to be gone before you know it, before your eyes, man.
you get in with those.
Okay. This is Sirach chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance. Because this right now is temporary. You probably living very comfortable. You know what I mean? And you probably have it all, and you're doing well. You don't want to leave that. You know what I mean? And during that time, man, it's gonna be very, very. During Jacob's trouble, I mean, it's gonna be all hell, man. What are you gonna do then? You're not gonna have the word. Right now, it's time to turn back to the Lord and repent. And seek Him. What is it in Bruce? Like seek Him 10 times more. And this is 1 Samuel 12 and 20. And Samuel said unto the people, fear not, ye have done all this wickedness. Yet turn not aside from following the Lord, but serve the Lord with all your heart. And if you love Him, you're gonna keep His commandments. You're gonna seek His ways. So right now is the time to do this. Just to wake up out of slumber.
Right, before you get what caught as a thief in the night. You don't want to be caught sleeping. And then you find the thief already in your house. You want to be that guy that's awake. Seeing that thief coming a mile away. So, hey, hey, seek the Lord while He may be found, man. Hey, those of mercy are soon closing. And with that, I hope you brethren were edified through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. We're gonna end it by giving our praises and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach Kodash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharallah that were well, and salutations to you brethren out there in the highways and the byways, preaching this word, truth and sincere. Shalom.
Shalom.
Wow.
Above.